audio. Cheffy ready up. Alright, here we go. Welcome in. Thank you, Lamaga, for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. I'm great. I'm glad to be here.
This is the second restream, and off we go. Nice all. I got helping me today with comms. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I think this is a really cool thing you're doing here. Oh man, that was a quick map check.
That was a map check, yeah.
I did see green on desert though.
Yeah,
green
so,
pendant.
Green pendant on desert. Okay. Desert. I think there was a crystal on Eastern Palace, but I'm not sure.
There was definitely a crystal on Eastern as well.
See what hair is in a minute. Welcome in again. I'm noticing that Sk00pula's gameplay looks very, like, cool. I don't really know how else to say that. Looks like so crispy.
Must be in 4K for this 33-year-old game.
Alright, so casual fuss up 5 escapes today from both players, I hope.
I know we're still working out all the kinks in here. I'm actually not able to use the tracker.
Oh, you're not? Oh, I'll be in.
Might need a passcode. Yeah.
Yep. Working out the kinks live.
Excellent.
Let's go.
You know, even speed gaming started somewhere.
Yeah, it's not meant to be like a huge sort of. It's more meant to be kind of an indie restream kind of setup, more relaxed, you know. You're not going to be too hard on people swearing and things like that. It's just like, you know, more down to earth. You know, not that there's anything wrong with that, but just more, you know. And also I've got some people that want to try out commentary, but they're scared to go on bigger channels, so maybe you can give them a place for them to come and try it out as well.
Yeah, I definitely support that. And we do that on GMP as well. We get people on the mentor tournament comms. So if there's ever any, like, you know, place for people to break in, it's definitely on those smaller restreams.
Yeah, GMP's always been a great thing for me. It's where I started Rando, so I love giving back to it. It's a great tournament, so It's in full swing right now. If you don't know, awesome tournament. Lots of new up and coming runners learning rando. I don't think we've had anything too exciting so far that I not noteworthy.
No, not on a casual boot start. I mean, there's only a couple opportunities in the front for you to even have a good item. Everything's always in the back.
Oh, just as we were talking about.
Yeah, see?
It's our first big item today.
Mirror pairs well with a lot of things early on. I mean, you can get up towards the mountain. Maybe you get the swamp kit.
Ooh.
And a bow.
Oh, spicy. Yeah, I think that it's one of these kind of love-hate things for me. Like, you don't get a bow, it's when you go to Eastern. You do get the bow, you lose less of that kind of excitement in the routing, but at the same time, you just get to go to Eastern for free. Some people with the mirror and the bow might even try to optimize, you know. Oh, and the fire rod, holy smokes.
Oh, man.
There's nothing exciting in this game. We're going to be in go mode in 10 minutes here.
Oh, that's a red crystal on Hera.
Red crystal Hera?
Oh, red.
Sorry, Hera was just a regular crystal, right?
Yeah, no. Red on Hera.
Red on Hera.
Regular on Eastern.
On Eastern, okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But really good escape time from Cheffy. I think that was like a 5:02.
Yep.
Very nice. And he's actually up one game on this series. I looked at the bracket.
Ooh, nice pickle bounce there. Oh, coins.
Lots of money.
Are we going to be farming some more coins? I know I like to farm coins. I'll be killing everything here and getting another tree pill if it's me. We're just having that discussion in my last ladder race there a second ago. I was farming bush crabs like heck to try and get 500 coins.
Right away, this and then the ones in Lost Woods.
Yeah, and I just went.
I
just went on a farming spree. People didn't like it in my chat, but whatever.
Well, that's okay.
Nothing on the mushroom spot.
Oh, and a flute.
Yes, very nice indeed. This is much easier just tracking one person.
Yeah, that's why I said I'd help you out. I know how hard it could be. But remember what I said, like, the mirror pairs with things. You got the flute to go to the mountain. Hera is your crystal. Just go do that.
I was going to say, if you're going to get the mirror, you got to use the mirror. Let's hope no one forgets to activate it. I've done that before.
I still do that sometimes.
Yeah, I almost did it today. I got all the way down almost to the library and I was like, oh no! Don't forget to worry about the flute. No use of the mirror there from Sk00pula. Big ones there. Cheffy's kind of gained about a 20 or so second lead here, just in the first section.
Yeah, it's almost the entire well.
Yeah.
Saving all those frames from the The blinds basement is what got him there. All right, there. He didn't forget to activate the flute.
Chicken abuse. Wasn't forced though, so we'll let them away with it. I've been known to slash a few chickens in my time.
As long as you don't go for the chicken clip, because as funny as it looks, it's dangerous. You'll lock your game.
What is a chicken clip?
So you can throw the chicken into the next room at the moment the bomb explodes. But if you do it at some certain frame, Link will not lower his hands. You can't enter the room. You can only save and quit.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't pick up chickens, everyone. I think there's a lesson from that. Nothing too exciting so far from the rest of the game. Just the mirror and the flute, the bow, and the fire rod so far. I mean, kind of makes sense. Pretty stacked escape, so not expecting to see lots of items, but...
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those people, I don't actually like when the seed opens up. Talking about opening up a seed.
Yeah.
We're getting an early mountain play. Wait, hold on. Why are we dark?
Yeah,
you just going back
the
way?
He is going into the old man cave to rescue.
Okay, I was just... Nice, oh, nice.
I want that last one. There we go.
Need to go for some Legolas training after that. What do we get over here? We get our first coin and flippers. So did you just check the old man?
Yeah, he didn't even go up the mountain like I was expecting. I guess because it's much slower to do, and you can get more items here in Saha.
I think it's kind of interesting to go up there for one check, to be honest, but okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Even just grabbing the safe spot is not really all that beneficial because you have a flute to get up there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I think.
Not sure.
But
half magic's cool.
they know what they're doing, so... Looks like we'll be getting an early Eastern play, which makes sense. Didn't know you could clip between that Armos and that rail. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's a new one for me too.
Maybe the one thing that this has taught me, even just on the one race I've done already, is like my ability to track what's happening is getting like better. Even just like because you don't have a map and you're tracking for two people and you're trying to work out what they're doing. Like it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun actually. And I think in time, if I do this enough, you'll get really good at just being able to like work out what's happening with logic.
You're just being mentally, right?
Yeah, mentally, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tracked quite a bit for speed gaming, and you know, if I have to, I could probably go without a tracker, but I'd prefer not to.
Yeah, I'm the same. I rely quite a lot on a tracker, but I have done one or two trackerless siege just because I like to say I've done it. But it's not something I exactly get excited about.
I mean, that's how I had to track at SGL this past year. I didn't have another device to track with, and I'm like, well, here we go. It wasn't so bad.
That's interesting. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I guarantee just having a tracker would not have helped me. Not in my group. Oh, I like the use of the arrow. Fire rod would have also been acceptable there too.
3 arrows, Cheffy. So both of them are in Eastern, but I don't believe that Sk00pula has touched. Oh, there's a glove. I don't think Sk00pula touched the Maya, the like MMC and stuff like that, right?
No. We had Cheffy go down to do the dam in Mini Moldorm, and then he left for Eastern. But Sk00pula. What did Sk00pula do?
Sk00pula's doing dark Eastern, even though he's got the fire rod. It's shown off for the restream, obviously. Like, we know that's what's happening, so we appreciate that.
Oh, Cheffy didn't do big key chest.
Ah.
Just went right to the back.
I was so confused, yeah. Okay, that's why. I thought they were in the same room there.
I did too for a second. Oh,
So-
okay. Sk00pula lost that bet.
I hate that skip. I've done it twice, and I lost both times and never did it again. I guess there's an argument to be made about it, apparently. There's some stats that some people have done on it, and some people like to skip it. And... Okay, now Sk00pula's doing, sorry, I mistaked. I thought Sk00pula was in this room and was doing it without the fire rod.
There were 2 gloves in Eastern.
Wow.
Holy cow.
You're in Dark
So that's
World.
Dark World access.
With the flute is very nice too. I always find these seeds interesting. I find that the people with really good knowledge experience of routing excel in these kinds of seeds because you only have access to the Dark World in the main part of the Dark World via CAC. So like being able to efficiently clear stuff is like really useful. Oh, if somebody fell down somewhere, I think Cheffy fell down the hole.
Oh, yeah. Nice quick kill.
Man, that is interesting. 2 gloves and an Easter. Can't say I've ever seen that before. I did have 3 medallions in Sphere 0 today. That was weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, that was definitely a new one for me. I'm waiting for the ultimate time someone gets 3 medallions in Bakasaha.
That'd be funny. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, if that ever happens, that is lottery ticket time, that is. So Cheffy will be going to the other side now. Probably doing the full
Yeah,
clear.
he's got Hera. Alright, we got Meyer is the red, and then Thieves' Pod are the pendants.
Straight into Maya. I know some people would maybe elect to go over to the other side when you have the mirror in the hopes of picking up the hook shot. And then you'd come back. Obviously, you don't have the hammer, but, you know, if you were going to go back and do, like, the spike cape or something. I know I tend to kind of make that skip sometimes. Skip Hera and then I come back. Because if you don't, then obviously you're going to the basement. We all love going to Hera basement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could definitely see going straight to Hera before this. But... Oh, Cheffy didn't do Ice Rod Cave, did he?
No, I don't believe so. I had to think.
I don't remember seeing it.
Because you would expect them to do like a water walk out of here and go for a right to Hobo or something like that. There's a sword.
Nice sword.
Yeah, this is what I would expect to see.
I'm really not sure why that first drop does not trigger the water walk. You have to drop down the waterfall in order to get in the water walk
Oh,
state.
okay. It's because you're jumping off of a sloped mountain. You have to jump straight down. So you'll notice when you jump straight down, that's when the water walk activates. But if you jump off a side slope, so if Sk00pula was to jump off that side slope there with water walk, you wouldn't activate it.
Okay, interesting. I didn't realize that was the difference.
Yeah, people usually will do that route if they have water walk and flippers because obviously... Oh no, that scared me. Another look at the map there. Oh no!
I guess if you have... Oh no. I guess if you do have gloves and flute, Mire Shed is a real quick check to do. Just go do it.
I missed what was in there.
Burno was in there.
Burno was in there, okay. Having your sword out here is scaring the living death out of me. I guess
you lose so much mobility.
Yeah, it's scary. That works though. Did we get Mire knowledge there?
If we did, I didn't pick it up.
I'm sure Cheffy will be going there at some point. And your first skull play. Picking up all the bombs, even though we got 10, we're just gonna get one anyways, because why not? Oh, interesting. Did they forget this or what? Pretty sure they did that already. Maybe they just...
No, he flew right by it actually.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, I did not see where the bottle came from. Was that in here?
Bottle might be an error there. Our chat's paying attention, or commentators are paying good attention here.
Normally our tracker would tell us where the bottle was.
That's why it's fun. We got to keep it exciting. We missed track a few items that might make it even more exciting for the viewers. So we're high-fiving here. Interesting, they're both on similar routes, but have got there in very different ways.
Yeah, I was expecting the divergence to keep up. But yeah, they merged back together.
Oh, what's the hand? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say
I
that.
could tell he was too low.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I didn't want to say it because I didn't know the sprite, but then yeah, okay. I've been burned by that before. Especially Josh's sprite.
I know because I've been teaching my mentee like those kind of shortcuts, and so I don't want him to go back to the big chest by the drop down anymore. I'm like, here, you got to do it this way. So I've seen it enough in the past couple of weeks where I can like identify if it's too high, too low.
I know some people have really weird sprites with really weird hitboxes, and it really drives me nuts. So when they were up the mountain the first time, I actually mistakenly realized oh no! Okay, I thought he mirrored out of the moth fight there. I just heard the noise.
Yeah.
I've seen so many people have mirrored out this in the last 2 days. I mirrored out in my Gaz boots, and then Josh just mirrored out in his race. It seems to be there's someone else mirrored out as well. I can't remember, but I think there's been 3 people in the last 2 days have mirrored out of dungeons.
Oh no.
Yeah,
It happens.
It happens, yeah. I thought we got another one there. Nice dodging here from Scoop.
Yeah, real good fight.
There's a bottle.
Okay, so that'll be number 2 for Cheffy. And I think he bought a blue potion. This one has a B in it.
I haven't seen Zora yet. Have we?
No,
Maybe we'll
neither
get
of them have gone up that way.
Maybe we'll get the crazy magic, or the drop off the B to the vendor play to get the 100. Who's right there? Are we gonna get it? Oh, I thought I was gonna do it. I love Elisa. So I just, I'll talk about it after, actually.
That's fine. So let me ask you this: when Sk00pula went to the Mire area, he just did Mire Shed. That was it. He didn't dip Desert. I know it's Green Pendant, but you can get some very quick items out of there. What would you have done? Dip Desert ever?
I do. It depends how much I have to do, but I do quite like dipping in the front of Desert. If I'm there, if I get early, it tends to be if I have early Mire access, like I think, yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, in a cash boot seed, you don't have any worry about an item being on the torch and you can't get it. So I don't know. I'm kind of enticed to go in there, even just the front, just to check it out. Doesn't always help.
Yeah, no, I do like those kind of plays, especially with the green pendant as well. Like it's 3 versus 2, but I mean it is also probably 2 minutes to check it. It's one of those things. I guess it's always the kind of like, how long does it take to get back there, sort of thing, versus how long it takes to check it, that sort of thing. And I think early on it's a brave play with so much to do. So I don't think in this situation I'm checking it, but there definitely is.
Okay.
I don't think it's objectively a bad play either. I think there was just one item in the front here, is that right?
It's all I've counted so far.
Just a measly coin. Obviously this is a pendant, so...
Yeah, we're not going to keep going. Although, if it were green pendant, I could see going. You'd have, what, 3 more items in the back plus the green pendant.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's something about the green pendant can entice me.
Yeah,
in the right dungeon.
I agree. Like, it's also that, if something like you have an Agassiz with a hook shot and you end up having to go round to Thieves Town and it's a green pendant and there's 3 in the back, when are you ever going back there without a flute in the midst, right? So, like, the situation just gets a little bit better with the items that you have, but when you have a flute and midst, it's really easy to get back there. So I think it's kind of a crazy play to go search in the back of a pendant when we've got all of this to do, When I started playing Rando, I was more of trying to clear everything and be really efficient, but the more and more I've played, the more and more I'm learning to be a bit more aggressive I think it kind of pays off quite a bit more in casual boots than some other modes, I think. I could be wrong.
Yeah, definitely knowing when to make an aggressive skip or make the right skip is going to help you. Good. I still am too thorough, especially on the overworld, and it's costing me a lot.
Yeah, I think it's my big issue too. Like, my plan when I have some time is I'd like to actually make basically a full rando timing list to the best of my ability, where I go through and I time, you know, how long does it take to do the back of Thiefstown? You know, like how long does it come back to back there? How long, if you have a flute, does it take to do the entire smith chain? Like that sort of stuff. Because right now, there's a hammer. Oh no, don't forget the chest.
Hammer and mushroom.
Because right now, I feel like it's just like, oh, this takes longer than this and this, but sometimes I don't actually know. And like, I remember timing like the smith chain one time, and I was surprised it was like 2.5 minutes to check it all, you know?
Oh yeah,
like,
smith chain is very slow.
It kind of makes me think twice about it, and if you don't have the mirror, it's even worse. Actually, today I picked up the dwarf, and I got access to pod, and I remember we were talking about it in my Discord, but you know how you can drop the dwarf and pick up the Kiki?
Oh yeah, Kiki eats the dwarf.
Yeah, I did that today. I thought it was so cool. We were talking about how, you know, how rare that is, and it will hardly ever happen, and it's just funny that it happened today. So it looks like Scoop. Is it me, or did Sk00pula manage to get slightly ahead somehow?
I don't know if it's... I don't know. It's interesting. So, actually, I would say not. You haven't marked Moldorm on Cheffy.
Oh my!
That's it.
That's why. Okay, there we go. That's
Yeah.
where. Okay, I was wondering where Scoop was able to get ahead.
Yeah, Scoop is still playing catch up, but he definitely made a good choice and got the hype cave first.
Well, that was a weird bonk. Are we getting
Swamp?
Swamp? Oh, that's hook shot. Yeah, that's hook shot. Probably doing Specky.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, where did he pick up the hook shot? I don't know.
Too busy talking.
Doesn't matter. He's
It's
got
like,
it.
We're like two ladies at a restaurant chatting, forgetting to do our jobs.
Yeah.
So yeah, Specky clip. I love this clip, I'm not gonna lie. I love the fact that you can come in here. This would be a route diversions for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no key, can't check the middle.
I think pod key logic is my favorite logic in the game. I don't know why, I just love pod key logic.
I know there's like a full-fledged logic to it, but I do the simplified version of 4 keys in the front, maybe more, no more than 2 items, and then when you're going by the compass chest with the turtles, if you have 3 keys, you can do that the harmless hellway. If you have less than 3, don't do that because it's just a small key.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat as you there. I agree. Keep it simple. You can get really deep with the logic sometimes, and it just ends up confusing me. Welcome in, Pops. Shout out again to Pops, who helped me a lot with some of the layout stuff. The sword and the Triforce there you're seeing right now. Some of the color schemes. This is interesting. Wait, are we... That just looks too... Okay, we're okay. Those sprites really messed me up. I don't know where I got the hook shot now. Bugging me.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second.
You're good.
Hope I didn't miss much.
No, nothing so far. I was just trying to work out where the hook shot was. Oh.
The torch went out.
Nothing truly exciting so far.
Cheffy is still on fighter sword, isn't he? Must be. This is interesting. I've never seen anyone do hook to bow to hook.
I don't like it, I'm not gonna lie. Spin still kills him in one go.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think this is worth it, but who am I? I don't know. I've always done it, but it doesn't mean to try it wrong. Just not what I do, so. But it works. You just stand
This
up.
game is about experimentation.
Yeah. Here we go, legless. There we go. So we'll say that that was a pendant dip there from Sk00pula, the pod.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I believe in pendant pod, but that did not work out for him.
I do as well, actually. But yeah, that wasn't a good one.
Oh, he's going back. Left side.
Swamp. I respect it.
Yeah, when you have this much, you have to still get. It's not bad.
Yeah, both won and lost games due to left side swamp. Bombs.
Yeah, that fighter sword is just a little bit too short to reach that switch. Oh, Sk00pula is doing.
Yeah, it doesn't have hook shot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he doesn't have hookshot, but he was also setting up for like an old way of
Yeah.
Harrowpot.
I saw that.
Okay.
Well, I think he started off doing the fast spin speed version of it, and then he was doing another version of it, then realized didn't have the hook shot.
Yep. I mean, it's at some point it's just habit. It's like, oh, I'm in Hera, let me do Harrowpot.
Yeah. Oh, a nice ball. So 0 for 2. We're gonna get a spicy item here. 0 for 3.
Nope.
Trolley. I hate to see it.
Cheffy hasn't done Hype Gate yet. Here he goes. He'll get his hammer out of that.
I wonder where he'll go with a hammer. We know it's not in pods, so I wonder if it'll work out.
Ice?
Yeah. Pod looks better than ice for me. We never got checked mushroom, did we? Surprised we haven't gone for a mushroom.
Haven't seen it.
With the fluke yet.
So pod looks better than ice for you. So you got Cheffy's loadout. You just got the hammer. And you would do pendant pod over crystal ice?
I think I would, yeah.
Okay. Is it the fighter sword that's holding you back?
No, I don't care about loadout.
Okay.
It's nice coin. I guess with the island it makes a bit more sense, but yeah. I'm just a big believer in pod, I guess.
I definitely won a few races by gambling on Pendant Pod.
I'm just bad for going to Thieves Town. It's just as simple as that. I forget it exists sometimes. And it is a great dungeon, and I need to start going into it more. And there's really no other reason other than it's just I don't go into it sometimes, and I just need to be more aware of it. I think one of those ones. If Pod's there, I like Pod. I'm going there. Confirmation bias, I don't know. We may actually find out where this hook shot was. I'm kind of more excited about that than anything else. Pretty sure it's got to be over here somewhere.
Well, we couldn't have been over here on East Death Mountain for Cheffy because he didn't have. Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's not here. I'm not sure where it could have been.
I can look back and find it.
It's we'll find it.
Ice has been empty so far. And I guess another thing why I wouldn't be doing ice is because I don't have Samaria.
Okay. Fair enough.
So just another reason for me not to be doing...
Oh, there's the Samaria.
There's Samaria, yeah.
Yeah, Paradox Cave. That was a nice bomb setup.
Yeah. It's nice. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Quake in the Ice Rod. Okay. There's no way Sk00pula doesn't dip TR here.
That's fully clearable. Going back for iced tea, are we?
Yeah, must be. Now, this is the way I route back to iced tea, and I know it's slow. I gotta figure out a faster way to do it. And I'm pretty sure it involves bombing over that gap in the freezer room.
The bomb jump? Yeah, you can only do that if you get a key, though.
Okay.
So it's key dependent. If you do have one key, then... Yeah, then you just... You know the spin setup for bomb jump?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
It's just a spin. Straight off to the...
Okay.
Just hold your sword out to the left and do a spin. The same spin setup as you'd usually do, and then you just lay a bomb and make sure you're lined up with it left to right, and it'll just fly you over. It's not too difficult.
Yeah, Bagel, Cheffy is very good. So it's no surprise that he went 6-0 in any given group.
Wow, a book. All the items on mountain.
Oh, he must be doing ether before he goes into TR. I don't know. Maybe he finishes up with Spike Cave too.
Alright, beast there for Cheffy.
He is doing Spike Cave.
Did you see what TR was? Was it Bombos by chance?
I don't know. I don't know.
Top class commentary here, the ATL T2B streams.
You bet.
That's why we're here. Chat, are you paying attention? We're testing you. I'm guessing it's Bombos.
Probably.
Nothing so far for Cheffy, but that's alright. You got another crystal.
I think the only other reason he wouldn't have gone in is if he's really not confident in a hammer Trinex. Which I'm not either, even with, what, 16 hearts? How does he have 16 hearts? Holy cow.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Cheffy's still on Fighter Sword doing Cold Stare. There. Just burn the puff.
Well, there's your bombos. So, if Cheffy goes to TR, that's going to work out pretty well if we think that TR is bombos.
Well, it's probably bombos, but he's going to find Quake up there, I think, too.
Yeah.
So he'll have all 3 medallions. He'll have everything else. Ice Rod and Samaria is up there. So yeah, Dark Death Mountain sounds like the right place.
And then that'll be go mode, will it not? This will be go for Cheffy. He's gonna find this red cane, and he's gonna find the ice rod.
He needs a sword.
He needs a sword. I think, is there a sword up the mountain here?
No. Where did Sk00pula get that master sword? He went somewhere that Cheffy did not early on.
So what is... I'll look at what? That hook shot is the thing that's stopping Sk00pula from progressing here. Yeah, we can't remember where it is. Nice bonk. So this should be a go mode for Cheffy.
Can't get out. So much for go mode.
Guess still looking for a sword as well. So yeah, I was gonna say, like, just save and quit. Go to Meyer. No need to. You need to climb the mountain anyway, so you may as well just go with Meyer.
Yeah, and with Vitreous, who cares if you're still on Fighter Sword? You've got silvers.
Getting a mushroom or a blue potion, maybe? Yep. Pick up a blue potion and off we go. Fighter Sword Viddy. A good chance he's praying for, wow, okay. There's the sword. That's go mode
so
now.
that is actually the third sword. I don't remember where that second sword was.
Well, that is a great play from Cheffy there. Now is definitely in go mode.
Ice Rod Cave. That's where the other sword was.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah, and Cheffy didn't go there. That's right.
Probably would have saved time, I think. Judging by if just like hypothetically the amount of time that it saves. Master Sword Ganon, Master Sword. Master Sword, a lot of bosses. Sucks. Weird tempered. Ganon alone, you're looking at the silvers, maybe like 30 seconds, maybe. Depending how good you are. Maybe a little bit more. Sk00pula still does not have this hook shot. I'm gonna go the long way around. This is gonna be a TR play from Sk00pula, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I skimmed the VOD. Hook shot is on purple chest.
Alright, there we go.
Oh,
Confirmation. That's bad news for Sk00pula.
It's very bad news.
Don't think you're finding that, unfortunately. And getting dead rocked, why not? Go to the bubble. Decided against it. Why not? Yeah, purple chest is a rough one. Purple, like, there's a few items in this game that are like can make or break like plays, and like purple chest, left side swamp, graveyard ledge. Like, these are the items that are just, some people love it and some people hate them. And if you're a hater and it's the item, you're in bad luck.
We do have confirmation that this was Bamos, by the way. Finally.
Never a doubt.
And I didn't check Meyer, but I'm sure it doesn't matter at this point.
It's a coin of some sort. So interested to know what this like graphic setting that Sk00pula has. It's very interesting. Weirding me out, actually, to be honest. Everything looks so clean. Oh.
I know some people play with like a setting that almost makes it look like a cartoon.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like this. That's what this is.
Sk00pula not having to do the lip of shame. Right, common thing in rando is to go to the normal way there when you don't have the hook shot. This is currently game 2. Cheffy is currently up 1-0 right now. A Dark Mire from Cheffy. Gets through unscathed. Does have a blue potion if needed.
Nice powder. Especially in this dungeon where there's like a million anti-fairies.
Okay, I was gonna say. Blue potion at some point. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Alright, we're through.
Yeah, Darkmire is not a hard set of rooms to get through, but it's certainly not easy. Yes, Ken, this is a best of 3 series.
That'll be Mire off the list. Just TR left.
Scoop can do a lot without a hookshot. And unfortunately, you know, I don't think he's going to go back for the purple chest before he does some of these other dungeons. He might even dip Swamp Palace.
Yeah, Swamp looks like a good play right now. single chests. 2, 3. I think there's a 3 or 4. 1, 2. Possibly 4 items without the hook shot. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cheffy deciding to go and grab potions. Didn't know that was a shop there. I learned something today. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Shows how much I play this game.
You never do it in NMG, of course, and
No.
not useful in most modes. I mean, I only learned it in Shop Sanity recently.
There'll be a book for Cheffy. Yeah, it's a case of that one item.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of goofs you up.
And it's not an item you're going to get funneled into, like the mitts or the hammer or something. It's it can be almost anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got quite a bit of magic to just burn down and freeze down these heads.
Yeah, I had to try an ice party today. It was awful.
Try next party.
That's as much as I could call it. There was lots of ice and people were dancing. That's all I can say about it.
Now, normally with a party, you invite someone and give a +1. At a try next party, do you give a +2?
Yeah, I mean, we got 3 heads going on here, so...
Yeah.
It's one of those fights that it's easy when it goes well, but sometimes it can really just slip away from you. You miss a shot.
Just
or
off the
something.
rails.
Yeah, you can, it's a scary fight when you miss one shot and then it's like, keep and another one, and another one, and another one. All of a sudden, you got less than half a bar and you start crapping yourself. Then you start looking to see if you've got bottles and all sorts of that stuff.
Yeah. Then you panic. And then you're dead.
That's right, yeah.
Rule 1, don't panic.
Then you tilt for 10 minutes.
Yep.
So it looks like they may be going to Mire Desert, maybe?
Well, certainly Meyer. Because like I said, Scoop can do a lot without the hook shot, and that includes clearing dungeons. Desert is probably the next step for him.
A lot of fairies up there. Fire's OP. Are we gonna get a... We are. No 3% today. Nice deboost there from Sk00p. And a nice blue coin. dark room here. I forget sometimes that, like, this is still out of logic, technically.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, where do you think the lamp could be?
Maybe desert?
So all of it could be desert, yeah.
Either desert or the back of Thieves Town. Getting a... Trying to get a rail extension here. This is definitely going to cost time, but we're going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Can't remember. You have to be pretty quick for it to make it save time. I can't remember the timings of it, but...
Yeah, same thing with Harapot. If you miss the first Harapot, you're already about to lose time. I think instead of going... actually, that might be true with the old setup. I think with the newer setups, there's a much bigger window. But
yeah,
you lose value pretty quickly.
I think you get one chance, I believe. If you get it first time, you save time, but if you do 2 or 3 of them, I think you're already losing time versus the new setup. The new setup's super fast.
Yep. You're talking about the bread pot?
Yeah, the bread pot setup.
Yeah.
There's a way to make the bread pot faster as well, which I don't see many people doing, but... Nice map from Cheffy. That'll be Cheffy heading into GT.
Yeah, such a quick seed here.
Yeah, very quick seed actually.
Hey, if you do the things in the right order, you happen to gamble purple chest. I will stand by. I don't think purple chest was a good play, but damn if it worked out for Cheffy.
Those ones sometimes you look like a hero when it goes right.
Yeah, that's true.
When it doesn't, everyone's got something to say about it. Getting a dark mire from Sk00pula, and Cheffy's going to be going to find some big keys. Oh, struggling with that
pick
one.
It up.
I wonder where Sk00pula's going after this. I imagine thinking desert. Like you're right there. It's green pendant.
Yeah, green pendant. I mean, clear dungeons. Especially if it's here. He's not going to go anywhere else to go searching around. In fact, I think the only overworld he might have, North Dark World and Catfish Zora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay in desert, my friend.
There is the big key, and then search for some silvers while we're here. Nope, looks
Yeah,
like...
of course, actually, I take that back. He does have Smith Chain, which has the hook shot.
Yeah, looks like Sk00pula's gonna find that... Nope, maybe not. We're going for the pet now, maybe?
Wait, why would that be? Because he doesn't have all the... Oh, he's just checking
Yeah,
it.
check and pick it.
I guess. I mean, before you commit to doing a whole bunch of other junk,
Yeah, I get
see
it.
if you need to do this.
Like it's sometimes it's like you feel like you're so far behind it's your only out. You know, like at this point here, you're what? Getting close to the last part of your checks.
Yep.
Why not?
Hope for the best. Or if it's pendant, hope for the worst.
Yes. Every now and then you get bailed out by the pendant. By the pet, sorry. It's like it is going to find his hook shot after all. We'll need to go get the dwarf first, that's right.
Wait, is there a bonk set up for silvers on Landmo too? That Cheffy was just trying to show off? I didn't know that.
I'm sure there is. Sorry, I was looking at something else there.
Yeah.
Because
he bonked straight up to the wall, came back, shot.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that.
He missed
before.
the second one,
yeah,
but there's got to be a setup.
It's a timing to bait that. Yeah, you walk in, you think you bonk up against the north wall, then move left. And if you hold left, you can walk all the way towards the left Lammo, and it will bait the fireball past you, then you fire the arrow.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same concept as why you bonk against the wall in the first Lammo fight. If you're watching an MG run, you'll see as we bonk against the wall, it lines you up perfectly to shoot that Lammo. And I imagine the mechanics are the same there. I have a completely different setup, so I don't know, but I have seen it, and I do understand why. Oh no!
He's getting dangerously close.
Yeah.
Okay, here, this must be purple chest. Yep. Here you go, Scoop.
Hey! Got the hook shot.
That doesn't feel good one bit.
Nope. Sometimes you never know though. Like, you gotta remember, like, this is a fast seed. Like, we're talking like, this is like sub 70 pace. Maybe it'll be like a 111, but, you know, sometimes like, you know, Skip's probably on pace for like maybe a 125, maybe. Like, that's not terrible. So sometimes you just never know. Like, I've had seeds where I'm like, there's no way I'm ahead here, and I'm ahead by 5 minutes. I'm like, how? And then you have to remember that, well, there's someone else running the same seed as you. So there's just another person on the other controller doing something else wacky.
This definitely has sub 70 potential, and I think it could have been accomplished with Ice Rod Cave sword.
Yeah. Still could be. It's actually still technically pace, I think. I think you can...
Well, how long do you think Master Sword Silvers takes?
Master
Still
Silvers...
about 2.5 minutes?
No, you could do that in sub 2, easily.
Okay.
If you're good at it. There's 12 seconds per warp, so if you did a 2-2, that'd be 5. Extra warp's 12. Tempered silvers is a 120. Yeah, you could sub to it.
Okay, I'll take your word for that. But you did say if you're good at it, which is why I added 30 seconds. But man, he's blowing through this already.
Yeah, you would have had to get that cycle there to make it sub 2.
Yep.
This will still be like a 2:15. There's not too many warps. No, not like that though. Yeah, I'll be looking like a 1:10:30 maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we're just nitpicking. Be happy with a 110. That's amazing.
Yeah. We're all about saving frames over here.
Yeah.
Masters Organa is no joke either.
No, Andy's on green mail still, so a hug is gonna hurt.
Oh! That scared me.
Yeah.
Did that scare you as well?
Yeah, I thought he was done. I thought he was gonna fall.
Very nice, Cheffy. GG's.
GG to Cheffy.
Sk00pula picking up the last crystal at the same time. An official time of 1:10:36.
GG Cheffy. And with that, he moves on to the next round of the Casual Boots tournament. Let's see. He's gonna face Dr. Bowser. All right.
Dr. Bowser, my arch nemesis.
Arch nemesis.
Yeah, we've played each other a lot. We've played each other like 8 times or something like that. It's crazy. I think he's up 5-3 or something like that. Or
This
4.
must be a ladder competition.
Yes, we've played each other a lot in ladder. Yeah, and he was in my my brackets as well, or actually group stage. He beat me 2-1 in the bracket in the group stage as well. Looks like Sk00pula has decided to call it a day. Forfeit.
Yep, understandable. GG's to Sk00pula for making the effort. Unfortunately, that hook shot was just in such a bad spot for him. Bad spot for anybody, really.
Yeah, that hook shot was hook shot was in a rough spot, and it just like we're gonna get Cheffy in here for the interview. Looks like we are joined by our Winnie Cheffy.
Hey yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, and GG's Cheffy.
Can I hear you?
And
Thank you.
GG's Cheffy.
Yeah, it's kind of a jet seed there. Unknowingly for me at first.
It is if you do a purple chest because I think you still had quite a bit to do when purple chest was there, and in fact I think you could clear any dungeon without that hook shot except for swamp. So it's just that was a great pickup for you.
Yeah, so I'm guessing Scoop did not do purple chest.
No, I did it. It's a pretty bad spot. I went into pod on a miss mark, but unless GT was fantastic, I don't know.
Yeah, that sucks.
So did you go into pod thinking it was a crystal then?
Yeah. Thing is, it's not even my fault this time. Emo Tracker loses responsiveness sometimes, so I had it click twice instead of 3 times, and that's with or without auto tracking. It's something I got to deal with, but I didn't think it'd be that bad, mostly because I figure if you get out of mire, you don't have your hook shot, you're going to check desert. Well, so I don't do that. So
Yeah, I think as the seed went on, the purple chest was looking less and less likely for you. Personally, there was just so much else you could do.
well, that's I guess why I said that's why I did it there, because I knew I had to do something abnormal somewhere. But I don't know, Cheffy, when did you get the thing? Because
Yeah, I mean, I just did it because it was on the way, and I was planning to. Once I got hammer, if I had to, I'd go back to Thieves Town and do the other 2 parts of the smith chain, the
oh,
bat and the hammers.
okay, I know when you did it then. So I don't like doing it whenever you can't do a chunk of it. I can't do pegs, can't do powder, can't do Bombos tablet. So that's why I let it go.
Yeah.
I used to not do that, but I don't know. I mean, it's right when it's right and wrong when it's wrong.
Yeah, I
So,
mean, you live by the skip and you die by the skip sometimes.
yep.
But yeah, I was right on the way. I was, you know, hoping for something good, and obviously I got it.
Yeah, I feel that's pretty much random for you. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
There's probably a bunch of stuff you didn't end up doing. Like I thought, maybe okay, I got a book out of Super Bunny. Let's go ahead and I wasn't gonna do Spike Cave. Well, now there's 2 checks, so let's do that. And there's nothing.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, didn't even do desert area. I ended up in go mode because I got hooked, went right to swamp,
Yeah, I was gonna.
finished that, picked up the hammer because I was gonna blind. I blind checked Lake Hylia, and then I had the hammer went right into ice, and then I went to right side of the mountain and got my go mode. And that was
Red Cane.
yeah, red cane and ice
Mm.
rod.
Technically, you were Master Sword go, right? Like
Yeah, I guess
if you
I
didn't go
went to
to if
buy
you didn't go to Mushroom, you weren't in go mode.
yeah, it's true. I went to buy potions and I thought I might as well turn in the mushroom here.
So you skipped Ice Rod Cave, but Sk00pula did not, and there was a Master Sword in there.
Okay, it would have been a long time before I got back there.
I mean, so I just did an SMZ3 and had to go back because I ran out of bombs, and I'm like, for 45 minutes, I'm like, I better not put this off. Finally felt like it, and it was a bow. Okay, and you only get one over there. Now here I do it largely because that just happened. Um, but I mean, had a flute. Didn't have Zor money, but I figure, well, instead of that, we'll do,
Yeah,
hobo.
I was waiting for Zora money to do Ice Rod Cave, and it just never needed it. I ended up buying too many potions and used all my Zora money.
Yeah, I kind of walked away from 300 when I wanted it, but I mean, I there probably nothing there. I guess maybe there's another sword. Doesn't sound like you were there either. So
Yeah, we only found 3 stars. I'm not sure where the 4th one was. Maybe kicking about in GT somewhere.
Maybe back at Thieves. There's
Back
a
at
couple
Thieves,
places
yeah.
it could have been. Left side swamp. Who knows?
Yeah, I did left side swamp. I went back in for it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right. You did. Yeah.
Did left side swamp. Yeah, I think probably
I
back
felt
at
pretty
Thieves.
bad when it was nothing, but
And the lab was the other thing that we didn't really know where it was the other main item that never showed up anywhere. So you are that'll be 2-0 for you, Cheffy, is that right?
yeah, that puts me to the next round.
Do you know who you're facing in the next round?
I'm going against Bowser, Dr.
Oh,
Bowser
that's
next.
right, we did talk about that. Dr. Bowser's one of my arch nemesis, so I'll be interested
Yeah,
in what you
I
guys.
believe he beat Dunka in the first round.
Yeah.
yeah, I looked at the whole bracket even before we got started, and I'm like, well, at this point, I can say, well, have fun.
Yeah.
But I
It's
mean,
never an easy road.
outside of the pod thing, I think I'd do what I do all the time. Like the ice rod without Zora was because of flippers. Like if I don't have flippers, I probably don't touch it. But the flippers meant, I'm gonna stop when I hit the portal
Hmm.
with the water walk. So that's I just ice rod to hobo instead. But yeah,
Usually pendant and pod doesn't. Usually there's at least one thing in pod that you need too.
well, yeah, I saw the letter in the corner after like shooter room, and I'm like, well, I'm here.
Yeah, might as well do it if you're here.
Some of it. But anywho, GG, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for the restream, guys.
Yeah, no worries. We had quite a laugh. We missed you guys picking up a couple of items and had to skim the VOD. We lost the hook shot at one point, and
Where did he find the hook shot?
yeah, where did he find the hook shot? Where did he get that? So
I
yeah,
just summoned it.
yeah. Hopefully, I'm learning. They're ironing out the kinks, and this is my second restream. So hopefully, in a couple of weeks' time, we'll have it ironed out. And thanks for allowing me the opportunity to restream you guys. And yeah, thanks for the commentary, Lumaga, and helping me out. And,
Yeah, thanks for inviting me and GG's guys. Sk00pula, what's your plans now that you aren't in the tournament anymore?
Well, I'm in waffling on the key drop thing because I kind of understand that. I need to make myself up an aid, like a modified tracker or something, because I know I'll screw up bad if I don't. But I'm debating that. That's basically where I'm at as far as rando goes. So maybe not.
Okay.
We're working on quad rando. I'm doing something with this Zelda 2 randomizer. Well, it's not the one it's for the remake.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that rando. It looks pretty cool.
Trying to work on a tracker for that. It's slow going, but yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, cool.
any last words from you guys before we cut it?
No, just good game. Thanks for the restream, and maybe we'll get one next round.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks everyone for